think she was closer to my left side of the road, her right side of the road, than she was to the left when she got that corner, wasn't she? Don't you think?
Yeah.
This video has been kindly sponsored by Car Vertical.
The green car. Oops.
I'd like to say a big well done to Harry, who passed his test in February with no minor marks.
Sometimes, yeah. Can you put the right signal on and go safely? Yeah. That was brilliant, mate. You were thinking of that yourself as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Probably should have done it a bit earlier.
What a cracking bit of driving that, because it just allowed the flow through on the left-hand side as well.
Yeah.
Really, really good. That was boss, mate.
But it's come back in. Which was
Sound. What should we do?
Signal.
Yep.
Check signal.
Well done. And then this section is a 20 limit at night.
Okay.
I'm not sure why the lorry's getting out with the road closing, but anyway, he's seen it and changed his mind. That went the cleverest, was it?
No.
No fails in this clip, just everyone working together to create best flow. Perfect.
Cheers, buddy! Nice one! With the right signal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a problem to give way to pedestrians at the exits to roundabouts if you see them early enough and slow early enough.
Okay, wasn't a brilliant example, but it's what it is. So notice, could you do a right turn from the left lane here?
No.
It'd be sketchy, that, wouldn't it?
But you never know with people
Crossing.
slowing down and waiting for them.
So when people say that you can't give way to people at the exit to a roundabout, that's the proof
That you can.
you can.
It's more just people getting in too much of a routine junctions.
They do. They don't look properly. That was easy. I slowed down smoothly.
You could see what's happening.
Yeah, you
because
could. Yeah, you could.
He was walking quite slow, and then he looked over his right shoulder.
Correct, he was heading towards the crossing. Good. Last car, which one is it?
I've always liked these Volkswagen Passat CCs. They look a nice quality car and go a little under the radar, which I like, even though I do drive a bright green Ford Focus ST. If I was buying one of these, the photos definitely wouldn't have put me off. It's obviously a 13-year-old car, so it's never going to be immaculate, but it does look pretty tidy. It's got the reliable and economical diesel engine mated to an automatic gearbox, and if it's been looked after, it should be good for many miles. But exactly how many? Looking at the other sections of this Car Vertical report, there's been no recorded damage, it's never been stolen, and it doesn't seem to have any issues with its financial and legal status. But the true picture comes to light when we look at the mileage records. This is a vehicle which has obviously been used a fair bit, and within the first 8 years it records a total of 138,000 miles. If a vehicle has been looked after properly, there's no reason why it shouldn't serve you for tens of thousands more. 12 months later though, at its next successful MOT, the mileage drops to 93,000 miles. I do like how the Car Vertical report shows a warning that this vehicle may have fake mileage, which is a possibility, but it's not for certain. Let me put this to you. If this Volkswagen had a problem with its clocks and had been replaced with a second handset that showed 93,000 miles, would it give you a different opinion of this vehicle? Well, I think it would, especially if anyone selling this Passat was open and transparent about this mileage drop. Car Vertical reports are there to aid you with added information when you're thinking about buying your new vehicle, and this report would have highlighted some important questions that I would have needed to have been answered. Please check out my link in the description, and by using the promo code Ashley when you're checking out your next potential purchase, you can now save yourself 20%. Thanks, Car Vertical.
Still got those issues on the M56 westbound.
Here, there's no need whatsoever to block this junction, but everyone wants to because they want to queue.
One lane has been closed due to an overturned car and queuing traffic. to the M56 westbound. From junction 11 to junction 12, one lane is closed. The Mersey Gateway Bridge southbound in Widnes from Widnes through until the Thursby Express.
Who do you think's going to be triggered?
Two lanes closed there due to fire services in the area, causing queuing traffic. And Edge Lane eastbound, that normal issue around clean traffic.
Watch out, roadworks reported on the road ahead.
I even try an arm signal. I've turned the volume down so this clip doesn't get copyrighted because of the music, and that's also why I'm talking over it. And that shows you exactly what people are like. Is what it is. You just deal with them. I'd rather have him in front rather than behind. Terrible. You going through that, Mr. Bus? Comfy bus? But the question I'd like to raise with this clip, yes, the bus has just gone through a red light, but if they'd have stopped, would they have been in the yellow hatched area? Both illegal. Which is the worst? Has he got reverse lights on? Watch him boot it at the lights straight into the Audi. Got a ringside seat though. Oh, changed his mind. Oh, hey. Scared. When people make mistakes, there's never a need to make it worse. Just give them space and room, they'll sort themselves out. This guy was appreciative as well. And sometimes it's not even a mistake on the driver's part. For example, where that black Mercedes driver came from, the road markings do send you into that lane to go ahead by mistake.
It is.
This is me doing a lesson observation with one of my instructors, which I do quite often to keep standards high. After the student completes this right turn at the set of lights, watch the Volkswagen Golf that's following. They've got a P plate on.
That junction is always tricky. You never sure what people are going to do there. To speed along here.
The overtake is absolutely fine, but it's what they do next that's the big problem.
Your foot down a bit, yeah, good. Back it off. Well done. Are you clear to your right? If you need to.
How quickly people let habits drop. Nicely dealt with by my instructor and their student.
So we could have just slowed down a little bit, or we could have done what you did. That was okay.
The closer you travel, the slower I go. And it's not to pee you off, it's just for safety. She's waving her hands. She doesn't realise. People who tailgate generally don't know, do they? Do this. Both. It's a A and B. Even now, A and B. Look at B and steer. Look at B and steer. Done. Look at A again. And then when we steer again, it's B. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Do you think you do that enough?
No.
You don't, do you? Where do you normally look? Just there. A and B. The steering's brilliant because it's heading round in the direction you want to go. So how much of this do we actually need to do to move?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. It's going to just take us there, which actually means we can go quicker, can't we? Happy? B. That one's jumping. That's exactly what you do it.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. What a good junction for you.
Yeah.
And that proves you can't just tag on to that one in front, can you?
No.
No? Any questions about that A and B? A and B?
No.
Good. I could cyclist be, mate. Yes, Sam.
You're changing that.
That was good. Good. Relaxed. Good. It's the only little thing I felt as though I had to just remind you of. And you did that brilliantly. Really well done. Super smooth. I agree second. Totally agree. Can't see much. Q again. Same sort of thing as we talked about there. There's big potential for people walking out. With all the lights facing this way, it's more difficult to even spot people as well if they just walk, isn't it? Yeah?
Somebody's blocked this turning.
It's alright, it's not much that you can do.
First.
What an absolute blurt in the silver one.
That was
Good.
close. Just,
Be careful of cars coming out.
yeah.
The driver of this silver Ford Focus is consistent. Lee Bad. It's not long before I catch him up again on this 20 limit. And notice how I position my vehicle to reduce risk. A quick check to see whether they were on the phone, which could increase risk further. They weren't though. But he hasn't finished yet. Watch the lights change. Spotting people who drive like this is really important.
Get rid.
That's right.
If you want a good deal, then yeah, but you just got to accept that it will depreciate a bit faster.
100%. It's already lost that money that you've
That you've technically saved.
technically saved. You haven't really saved. So
Yeah.
no, I'd always advise people to go for a new one.
Is he reversing?
And reversing out onto the main road. Hands up if you need lessons.
I know we did the reverse on the corner when I passed my test, but not like that.
No, you never reverse out onto the main road. And it's for the reasons you just can't see. It just
No, he couldn't really see us. Never mind the car coming that the court
Why
record.
why didn't he go down to here, turn round, and then go out forward? Gee,
Couldn't tell you why.
it's just impatience, to
Yeah.
be honest. They'd rather save 30 seconds to a minute.
Isn't even saved them much. Because by the time you just came down here, turn left, then turn right.
So, yes, he could have been out and done the same thing. Yes, you're absolutely right. All right. Good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe ask. He's got his rear door open as well.
So you should be. So you'd asked. So would you keep back from them or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know the distance that anything's projecting from the back of your vehicle for it to be a. You have to have a projection marker. And then someone's sat in the back as well.
He's got the foot on the. Oh. Quite close, that micro, aren't they?
Yeah.
I have a feeling they don't know where they're going.
Don't just pull out, build your speed. They're seriously just going to pull out. They're just going to pull out. Luckily, the motorway was pretty empty. There's a lorry coming up behind it now. Not the best. Build your speed up on the hard shoulder until you can fit in with the flow of traffic. It's not complicated. Well, it is for some. Well done. I'd stay here with the grey one as well. Keep up with the grey one. Keep up with the grey one. Because you're going slower than everyone. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. Same. Keep the same. Keep the same. Good. Just pushing you around that little pothole. That's all. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up with people. Keep up with the flow. Good. Keep up with the flow. Because you tend not to, and then you cause yourself problems. Do you understand? This one's a danger. We're just going to drop behind this one. Just slow down a little bit. Gas now, because I think he's just trying to push past the learner.
Yep.
Yeah? Good. Good. Yeah, nice time for that. Good. Yeah. What's your thoughts with your acceleration with this one? It's fine for now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine for now.
Yeah. Well done. That corner's getting a little bit full of potholes as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I've noticed a few roads we've been on today where the surface is just
Good. Just a few that have been good.
yeah.
I've been also shit show.
Yeah, you put that right.
Sorry.
No, you should. That was funny.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's playing crazy golf with your car, avoiding.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It is just crazy golf.